Hey everybody, welcome back for another Tuesday Tips with Ron. Today I want to talk about charcoal and the different types of charcoal and what each is best to be used for. The one that's on my far right would be a briquette. That's this type of fuel, very common. It's been around for a long time. Henry Ford actually invented this. A lot of people don't know that. This is ground up charcoal that's then formed into a mold, and when they form it into a mold, they have to use either some kind of a binder. So they use like cornstarch or borax or something like that, and it's wet, and then it's pressed into a form, and you get these nice uniform cubes. Once you get them lit, they'll burn quite some time. The problem with them is they create more ash because that borax or cornstarch or whatever it might be is just added product that's going to end up in the end of your bottom of your smoker. And once one of these is lit, it's pretty much done. You can't put it out. It's going to burn until it's done. It's going to turn to complete ash, and then your charcoal will be, you can't reuse it. The advantages of it, it's a little bit easier to use. It works well for grilling because it does give you good heat, and it burns for pretty long. Not as long as the other product we're going to talk about, but it is a good product, works good in a lot of like Weber grills, things like that, PKs, where you're burning for a short amount of time and you want a lot of heat. The other product we're going to talk about is lump charcoal. Lump charcoal is simply that. These are pieces of wood that were charred, put into a big building, a kiln basically, and they light the building on fire. It has burners underneath, and they burn that entire building. And when they're done, this is what they end up with, carbonized wood. It is 100% only wood. That's the only thing that's in there. There's nothing else in there. Our charcoals that we sell, we're very particular about what kind of woods are in there. This particular one is oak, hickory, and pecan. We have others that are oak, hickory, and maple. And we have one that's just oak and hickory. So even though this is charred, you are getting some flavor out of it because you are burning that wood. The nice thing about lump charcoal is it burns really hot, and it will also, so you can have a smaller fire. If you're smoking with this, this is really important because you can have a really hot, small fire, and your charcoal is going to last a lot longer. You're not going to have to reload as often. For instance, if we're using a Kamado style ceramic smoker, or we're using a drum or something like that, we never have to add fuel if we're using lump charcoal. The other unique thing about this is I could pour water on that fire, let the charcoal burn out, and I could relight it. I could reuse it. You don't have to put water on it. You can starve it of oxygen and it will die, the fire will die out. You shake the ash out and you can relight it and you can keep using it. So this, in my opinion, is a lot more economical because you burn less and you can continue to use it until it completely turns to ash. But they both have their place. If you have any questions, stop by, shoot us a text, shoot us an email, whatever it might be. And don't forget, we're here to help you barbecue.